Budget fam, it's Jordan from Jordan Budgets. Today I am very excited to share with you the new launch that just happened over on Etsy. There are 8 new listings, all with the summer design. I'm trying something new on Etsy, and when I launch something new, instead of it being one binder, for example, like instead of one 52-week savings challenge with one design, and then something else with another design, I'm going to be launching products all at once that have the same design. So if you're interested in everything matching, I'm pretty much making a binder for everything I can think of, and we're gonna talk about specifically what they look like, but they will all have sort of, you can buy matching sets, or if you just want that design in one binder, that's cool too. But moving forward, at least for a time and to see how it goes, we're going to be having entire lines launch at once. We're starting with the summer line. I know what y'all are thinking. You're thinking, Jordan, we are just about to go into the winter season, but I want you guys to start thinking about summer now. I know summer is on my radar because summer camps are expensive, childcare is expensive, summer trips are expensive, vacations. There's all these things we're gonna wanna do when summer happens. And if we don't prepare for it now, we're not gonna be ready when it happens. So that is why I started out launching lines with a summer print, summer design, because there are many pieces here that I want to use myself. I don't know if I will do a full walkthrough like this every time we launch a new design. Please let me know in the comments if you would like to see every new design launch like this. I'm thinking at a minimum, I wanted to talk through every single piece here for this first launch, because in the future, I know some of you have let me know the next design you want to happen is maybe a galaxy or a stars theme or design. Let me know 2 things down below. Let me know what you would like to see next. Also, let me know if whenever those launch, if you want to see a full video like this, or if maybe this is just the video that we referenced. You know that everything you see here is stuff that's in my shop in every single launch. It's just gonna look different, but it's the same general templates and ideas, right? Like we have a bills binder, we have a quarterly binder, we have a monthly challenge, we have a 52-week savings, which is savings for a year, cash breakdowns, and then different trackers and savings. So we're gonna talk about what all this exactly looks like, but definitely at some point, pause this video and let me know in the comments if you'd like to have a video like this. I don't want things to feel too repetitive or like too pitchy on my channel and like I'm constantly trying to sell. But if you want to see a full video like this where I talk about everything every time a new print launches, let me know. I'd be happy to do that. Otherwise though, I think I just want to make this one video so we can talk about what each thing is, and then whenever you guys have questions for me, I can easily kind of refer people back to this video, right? We're gonna clear the board and talk about things one by one. There are 8 new listings over on Etsy, and so starting with, actually instead of starting with the binders, because there are 4 completely new binders, let's just set all these binders to the side and talk about the easy things first. Cash breakdowns, these are what you take to the bank. You just put the bill, whether you want 100, 50, 20s, 10s, 5s, or 1s. You put how many you want of each item down, what that total amount is, and then at the end, you're gonna write the total withdraw, and then you give this to the teller whenever you get a withdraw slip for a cash withdraw to cash stuff. So this is just it makes your life so much easier to have one of these at the, like when you go to withdraw money. Now they come on 110 cardstock. They are not laminated because there are so many of us. I learned when I first opened my shop, the majority of people do not like their things laminated because it smudges and it can just be a hot mess. But if you want to purchase one of these and laminate it, you absolutely can. I don't personally laminate items for you guys, at least not at this time in my shop. But if you want to purchase one and laminate it, you can absolutely do that. I sell it in bulk amounts too. I can't remember off the top of my head, but definitely check out those listings. You can purchase 1, you can purchase maybe 6 and maybe 12. I know the more you purchase, the cheaper it gets per item on that. So that is what the cash breakdown slip is and what it looks like. Next listing is these little A7 trackers. Now most everything in my shop is A6, which is a slightly bigger size than this A7, but I do sell these A7 binders or wallets, and then these little trackers, just like the cash breakdown, you can purchase, I think it's 4, 8, and 12, but again, definitely reference the listing for that. But for this listing, it is the A7 tracker, and it comes with a minimum of 4 up to 12. And again, the more you purchase, the cheaper it is. It has a place to write what you're tracking, the date, description, the amount, and if you put it on cash or card. I like the cash or card option on these trackers because if you're not spending cash, even if you're a cash budgeter, sometimes we put things on our card, you can mark that it's on your card so you know you need to go back and kind of pull some of your cash and pay yourself back on the card. So that's the A7 tracker. I have one of these out here with me right now, but this is what the A6 tracker looks like, which is what size most of the things in my shop are. You have kind of a blank spot. You can write down what you're tracking, the date, whether you added or subtracted money to your cash budget or your cash envelope that this is in, and then what your current or your total is for that. So that's the A7 tracker. Those are the 3 smaller listings that you can purchase. I want to say for this one, you can purchase it in bundles of 3, 6, or I think it's 3, 6, or 12. But either way, those are kind of smaller listings that if you're not looking for a full binder, but you're just looking to, you know, kind of add to what you already have, I think those are great options. I borrowed that tracker from one of these envelopes because a lot of these things kind of work together, as you're going to see. Before we get into our 4 binders, let me just show you one other thing, which is the summer savings challenges. You guys have seen this similar idea for different things in my shop. I'm currently using something similar for my debt payoff. It's the 100 Days to Financial Freedom. This is the summer savings challenge bundle that kind of compares to those other bundles that I have. That's $9.99 and it has 12 savings challenges. Now I broke this up and left it very vague because all of our summers look so completely different. So I didn't want to say put savings challenges for summer camp or savings challenges for daycare expenses, because I know a lot of us have those things, but some of us are saving more towards vacations. Maybe you need a summer wardrobe. Maybe you're going on a road trip, so you need something in particular. So what I did, instead of kind of closing us in and giving us really defined categories for these savings challenges, is I just broke it up into 10 weeks. I know most schools are out for about 10 weeks if you have kids, or maybe you don't have kids and you just kind of are trying to plan your general summer. My thought with this is you're gonna lay out your planner, you're going to make your summer plans, and then once you make your summer plans, you can kind of see how much you need per week. So maybe week 1, you don't have a lot going on, but you need $50 for an ice cream adventure with your kids, or maybe you need $50 because you know you're gonna want some new sandals for the summer. Just whatever it is that you think you might need summer week 1, you kind of determine how much that total is, and then you use these empty spots to track what you put in. So you have 10 summer week trackers. So summer week 3, summer week 4. For me in particular, I know that my kids are gonna be in some summer camps and classes and things, but they won't be there the whole summer. So I might look at my schedule and say, okay, week 5 and week 8, I need, you know, hundreds of dollars. And so those weeks might get a lot of money, and the other weeks might just need $20 or $30 because we're gonna go on smaller adventures. Either way, however you want to save for summer, this is kind of an easy way to lay it out there for yourself. And there are 12 trackers, so it goes to week 10, and then the last 2 trackers are vacation, again, just blank so you can fill it out how you need it, and then a blank one in case you wanna save for clothes or create some kind of a distinct category. That is what that tracker is for. So that is the Savings Challenge bundle. I don't currently have these binders just listed on Etsy. Please let me know if you would like them back. I do kind of I have switched to these thin, clear envelopes for all of my binder styles. I love them so much. So they're very similar to the disc-bound binders that I use. The envelopes are basically the same. I haven't listed these binders just like straight by themselves in a while though. So if you want to use them, please let me know. I'll relist those. I do have though this new Bill's custom binder, in which case you can get this. The binder comes with it. I believe it's listed for $35, which I think is a pretty fair price, being that all of this is custom vinyl work. Let me show you guys the color options really quick though before I move too far, which you can see on the Etsy listing as well. But again, this is just gonna be a great video to be able to reference back to people to kind of give a rough overview. of what, you know, what is going on and what all of my listings are. My thought is to kind of streamline a lot of ideas, but start creating more designs in those ideas, if that makes sense. So that's where we're at. These are the colors right now. We have pink and red and then light blue and blue and black. So for my Bills binder example for this summer line launch, I am using the dark blue or the navy blue binder, and I'm using the pink vinyl. So if you go to purchase this and you want it to look like mine, that's what you need. You need to pick the navy binder and the pink vinyl. Okay, that vinyl took me a second to find that word. The binder and the vinyl are whatever choice or whatever color you choose. The summer line though is gonna come with particular inserts like these, which we're gonna talk about in a second. It's gonna come with the trackers, that's the word I'm looking for. And the font is going to be this font for the summer line. So the cover will look like this. Now I'm assuming, because it is a Bills binder, I'm assuming you want Bills written on it unless you tell me otherwise. But this is truly, it's called the Bills custom binder because it comes with Bills trackers. But if you want something else written on it and you intend on using it for something other than Bills, you absolutely can. I'm customizing it. Whatever you pick, I'm happy to make it. This is just what I'm using it for. And it's a Bills listing because, like I said, I tried to, in designing this entire line and doing launches moving forward, the idea is I'm trying to give you a binder for everything, and I'm trying to kind of hit all the highlights of what I think you might need and it be all one design in case you wanted it all to match. So this would be the Bills binder. If you don't want it to be for Bills though, please let me know because I can send you regular trackers instead of these Bills specific trackers too. Definitely contact me if you have questions or want to modify it. I'm happy to do that. So Bills, this is the font for the summer line launch. And then you can see my Bills here. So I have, these are just my Bills to give you some ideas. But again, you get to pick all of the categories. This is a custom binder listing. I picked mortgage, electric, medical, car insurance, prime, car, homeschool, phones, violin, and Netflix. This is the binder that I'm using in all of my cash stuffings right now. For $35, you get the cover, you get it all customized, and you get 12 of the inserts, and you get to pick 12, not inserts, envelopes. You get 12 envelopes, and you get to pick all of your categories as well. They'll be printed just like this one. And then let me show you guys the Bills tracker if you haven't seen it yet. You get 12 of these trackers. They have a line at the top so you can write your category. You can see on mine, I wrote mortgage. You write the date the bill is due. You write the total of what you think that bill is going to be. And then you write when you check mark when you paid it. So there's 16 lines on here. So if you only pay a bill once a month, this is gonna last you over a year. So the binder comes with 12 of these. Let me put mine back because I will forget to put that back. And it also comes with 6 of these variable spending trackers. So this is what I'm currently using instead of using some kind of a planner or something right now to track, because I just find this so much easier. You can see I have one, I've written variable spending and work. And on these variable trackers, they are a bit bigger than the other A6, but they still fit inside the envelope if you wanted them to. I just tuck mine in the back here. You have a spot to write the date, the category of where that money is coming out of, and the totals of like what you pulled, or I left it kind of vague. So if you want to add money or whatever, you can certainly do that as well. So it comes with 6 of those. I will make a listing. The only thing I haven't made a listing for yet is like the bills if you need a refill, and then the variable spending if you need a refill. Those refill listings are not up yet, but those will be added. So if you go through those 6 variable spending trackers and you want more, of course, you will be able to purchase more. So that is the Bills custom binder. You can use it for bills, or it could just be a custom binder design of your choice. You just need to let me know that whenever you purchase. You'll be prompted. You'll see on the Etsy platform where you need to put in the information about like your vinyl color, what you want the cover to say, and then what you want the envelopes to say. Okay, so that is binder number 1 that has newly been launched. These 2 are very quick, and then we're gonna talk about the quarterly binder. So the monthly challenge is new. The 52-week savings is the same idea that it has been. So let me show you guys that really quick, and let me give a quick explanation in case you guys have never used something like this. Every 52-week binder envelope comes with this really thick, clear, protective layer. It is frosted. I almost got clear covers, but this time I don't have them just because the frosted design, while it does mute the colors a little bit when it's closed, it doesn't scratch easily like the clear one does. So I have opted to stay with like the frosted design. This is the cover design. It's printed on 110 cardstock, so it's pretty thick and sturdy. I've used many of my binders, and the cover here has still stayed like brand new. 52-week savings challenge. So the idea of this is that every week you color in a spot. You put the amount of money in that is on that little like calendar. This is just the tracker. It's in one not divided, like one full sleeve, so that you can easily pull this long sleeve out or not. This is just to track. So if you add $1 on week 1, for example, you would come back in and you'd color in that one. I like having a tracker in it because you might have a little bit more money one week. Say on week 2, you don't want to put 2, you want to put $43 in because you have that free. I like to have this tracker so that you can kind of skip around. You don't have to do it in order, right? So that's what this tracker is. So the idea is putting money in this one, you put $1 in. If you want to put money in this 21, you put $21 in. And by the end of this 52-week challenge, because you do one little spot every single week, in a year's time, by the end of this challenge, you'll have $1,378. If you wanted to stuff more than that, you could easily double up. So on calendar day 1 or week 1, you're gonna put $2. On week 30, you're gonna put $60. So just double up what's on this card and you will know what you're trying to get to. So I guess I can only speak for myself, but I enjoy just sticking to what it is. On one week, I'll just put the 1 and fill that in. And that kind of frees me up to stuff multiple ones of these. If I try to stuff too much into one binder, then I get to play with less binders, right? So I enjoy doing it like a true 52-week savings challenge and kind of trying to get to what's on the tracker, but you do you, however you want to use it. It does have 52 of the sleeves. Back cover is also, you know, same design, and then has the frosted cover to protect it on the back. Next is the monthly challenge, which you guys have asked me for this. And I'm finally getting around to it. I will be going back. I may not make major announcements about this right now, but just in my free time, I'm gonna be going back and launching the old designs, like the monthly or 1 month ahead binder designs. If you know what I'm talking about, cool. If not, cool. Like, it's not that big of a deal. But our 1 month ahead binders that we've been creating all year, those monthly designs will be getting a monthly challenge binder. They're just gonna be slowly added, so keep an eye out if that interests you. If you're watching this video like 2 weeks after it came out, then they're out and they're there, go look for them. But this monthly challenge is basically our monthly cards that we have in our 1 month binder, but it's just called a monthly challenge. And then I left a little bit of space, so if you want to write down like what your challenge is or what you're saving for. So like right now, for example, people might be saving for Christmas shopping or like last minute Christmas needs or like Christmas dinner, you know, because that's what's coming up later. The idea is that you do one of these every month, and then within that month, you're gonna save $496. Some people like to use this and say like the first of the month they save $1, the second of the month they save $2, the third they save $3. So they just follow out throughout. I typically try to stuff this when I can. So I'll stuff like 4 slots at once or whatever. This challenge binder does come with 3 challenge cards. I don't want you to be confused though. The back 2 are just like refills. They're just extra. So I'm giving you 2 extra, so you could do this same challenge binder 3 months without have to worry about like purchasing the refill or anything, which this tracker will be sold also as a refill. It's not listed currently, but it will be. The rest of this binder, like you don't write on it, you don't use it up, right? So this is gonna be good for you for a long time. You will, if you wanna use this binder more than 3 months though, you'll need to purchase a refill. I'm sure it's gonna be super cheap, like $1 or $2. How much are my single like savings challenge? Maybe $1.50. They're gonna be very similar in price because if you've got the binder, I want you to be able to use it. So these are printed on 110 cardstock, just like all of my stuff. And you could also laminate it if you want to, but if you're not somebody who likes to laminate like me, I don't like to laminate. I'm giving you 3 of them to start. So you're good for 3 months if you have the one binder. And then after that, you might want to look for a refill to be able to write on them again. But each binder purchase is gonna come with 3 trackers, and then it comes with 1 through 30. If the month happens to have 31 days or you wanna use the full tracker and use that 31st day, my thought with this, because I do get this question a lot in this video, I really just want to answer all the questions. There's no way for me to put a 31 back here without being awkward. It would either be like half of a card or it'd be a really long card. I don't know, it just felt unnecessary when we have this tracker envelope here at the front. So my thought is just with these monthly challenges, the thought is that 31, the money for 31 is just gonna go behind this monthly card. So it just goes here in the front with the tracker, and then 30, and then the rest of the cards, like there's 30 of them. So they all go with their individual card. Okay, so that is the monthly challenge. I think you guys are gonna be really excited about this one because I've gotten a lot of requests to create something like this because people don't want the monthly, you know, they don't want the full monthly or quarterly binder, but they do want the challenge cards or the monthly challenge by itself. So that is now an offering. Okay, very last binder. This is the quarterly summer binder. So we will eventually have a spring, fall, winter. We're just starting, like I said, with summer because this gives us some time to save before that gets there. I was gonna do a winter design soon, like next, but I think we're just pushing it, guys. I don't know if I should. Let me know in the comments what you think. But I think realistically, I probably won't be able to get it out for a couple of weeks. By then it's gonna be the 1st of December. And I just don't know if people will have enough time to save for winter. So let me know what you think. But this is the Q3, the summer design for the quarterly binder. Now, it's a little bit different than our monthly designs. If you're familiar with the monthly designs, you might see some similar like themes and ideas here, but it's a bit different. So let's talk through it really quick. You're gonna get 12, well, let's back up even a step more. All of my binders come with this really thick, clear, frosted, protective layer, the discs, and then the cardstock. It's gonna say summer. I don't have any other options like the monthly binder. You can get it to say a particular month, you can get it blank, or you can get it to say a month ahead. This is just summer. I might be willing to create a blank one, like to take summer off. If you guys are really interested in it, let me know. But at this time, it's gonna say summer. That's the design. You do get 12 of these sleeves that, you know, these full length sleeves, and you get 15 of the divided sleeves. So this is similar in the fact that, see, it has these cards. It has 30 of the cards, just like the monthly challenge does. So divided sleeves down the middle, so you can have the mini challenges, and then, or 15 of those, and then 12 of these full length sleeves. You are gonna get 12, you shouldn't need 12, but I figure it would give you some room to reuse and to do things, you know? You're gonna get 12 blank labels because everybody's quarterly needs are gonna be so completely different. The monthly binder was so easy in the fact that, like, most people have, it's like bills and, you know, stuff like that. So most people have like rent, mortgage, groceries, gas, I don't even know what were the categories there. Whatever the categories are in the monthly, I really thought a long time about those, and it seems like something that people for the most part could use. So I gave you 6 like labeled ones for that, and then I gave you 6 blank ones in case you didn't want to use some of those labeled ones. I didn't do that for this one. I just gave you 12 labeled, no, I gave you 12 blank labels. So there's kind of 2 different prints. If you see, this one has like pink and then yellow, so there's a little bit of variation there, but they're all blank, so you can write exactly what you're saving for that quarter, for the summer, or whichever quarter you want to use it for. This is just the summer design, so I will be using it to save for summer. So you have the blank labels, you have 12 of those, and then you're going to get 6 of these blank trackers. I showed you guys these trackers earlier. They're just the general A6 size that you can purchase on its own, or it also does come with this binder. So you get 6 of those, 12 labels, and I have like 6 of them put in here. And then you have 6 different savings challenges. So one of them is saving for an emergency. That's $1,000. That's something that we did not have in our monthly binders that I really wanted, as you're gonna see a similar theme because that's most of what these things are. But saving for a $1,000 emergency for this quarter, I think that is an attainable but really good goal to have. 1 month ahead, I changed it to, there's not like 3 options in this binder. Everybody gets a 1 month ahead $2,000 like savings. So if you can save $2,000, it may not get you a full month ahead, but it'll get you close. It may be more than you need in a month. So anyway, 1 month ahead, $2,000 tracker there. Debt payment, left it very vague so you can make your own goals with that. You just write in how much each little credit card is worth, and then you color those in as you save that. Insurance, again, left it kind of vague, but also specific so that you can do what you want with that. I know all of us have car insurance, life insurance, house insurance, boat insurance, whatever. Like we all have different types of insurance, but we all have some kind of insurance for the most part. I guess I can't say general statements like that. I know most of us have some kinds of insurance needs. So my hope and thought with this is that you can save for a full quarter and it's not something that's sneaking up on you. You can kind of make that a priority and maybe get like 3 months ahead on insurances, or at least get yourself started. Same thing, y'all, who has been putting oil changes on the back burner? Me, I definitely have, and I need one so bad. So I thought, again, this is something that kind of pops up quarterly. Maybe it pops up a little more or less for you, but I thought as a general statement, probably most of us should be getting our oil changed quarterly, or at least kind of saving towards it for when it pops up. Could also modify this. You could put some tape over it and just use it for like general car maintenance, but I just thought this was gonna be a good one to have. Also worth mentioning, you're getting enough stickers and you're getting enough of the trackers that you could take out some of these savings categories that don't necessarily apply to you and just kind of creating your own category. So anyway, these are ones that I thought was important though. And at the very end, so instead of having a monthly challenge, because we now have a binder for that, we also kind of do that in our 52-week savings. I changed this to a no spend month. So within your quarter, every single quarter, I think it would be fun to make 1 month out of those 3 a no spend month, or at least a low spend month. And in that no spend month or a low spend month, you kind of make this savings challenge a priority, put $500 away. And again, you have those divided sleeves and trackers so that you can basically have a no spend month and put a focus in this quarterly binder. You get ahead and use how you will. I think these vague savings challenges are really fun because say we save $500 here, then we could go back into our summer vacation, for example, where we have some more specific goals. Maybe I know that my kids are doing a summer camp on week 1. I can take the money from my no spend month, my $500 here, transfer it into this binder once I'm ready to focus on this. And we already feel like we're really like working with something, right? We're not working with an empty binder. We've already made it a priority in our quarterly binder. Okay, I think I have talked enough. I have talked a lot. Let me know what you think of this new summer design. Let me know what you think about having like lines and launches, and let me know what design you want to see next. I think I'm gonna start working on it ASAP, like right away, not tonight because I'm exhausted, but I'm gonna start working on it soon. And I think it would be launching maybe in a couple of weeks. That gives me time to slowly work on like all of the files and things and kind of get it all together without spending the whole day like I did today taking pictures in one day, because this was a lot to take pictures in one day. So let me know what you think of all the things. I hope that you are as excited as I am. If you are going to purchase, let me know in the comments which design and which kind of idea you're most excited about. If you're not purchasing, let me know why. Are you not ready for summer yet? I'm trying to skip the whole winter and everyone's trying to like gear into the holidays, right? So let me know what you think. I'm eager to hear all of the things. As always, I love you guys. I appreciate you, and I'll see you again soon. Bye-bye.